Emmy Award-winning actor Tiffany Haddish has risen to become a beloved figure in Hollywood over the past decade. But Haddish had a long and winding road to stardom. She was homeless before she became a comedian, and later, an actor. But even after her breakout movie, 2018's Girls Trip, Haddish still feared becoming homeless. Again, Tiffany Haddish has been open about her difficult childhood in the past. She dealt with an abusive mother at home and sought to make her happy by making her laugh. She was eventually placed in the foster care system. In 2021, Haddish was asked to host the 2021 Grammy Awards pre-telecast premiere ceremony, but turned down the request after the Recording Academy said she had to pay her own way. She explained that the Academy would not cover her hair, makeup or wardrobe for the 3-hour-long event, commenting, "All of that would have to come out of my pocket. I don't know if this might mean I might not get nominated ever again, but I think it's disrespectful. It's like a guy asking you on a date but telling you that you have to pay for it." She won the 2021 Grammy Award for Best Comedy Album for Black Mitzvah, with the news being broken to her in the middle of a taping of Kids Say the Darndest Things. Wait, did you knew this too? Tiffany Sarah Cornelia Haddish, born December 3, 1979, is an American stand-up comedian and actress. After guest starring on several television series, Haddish gained prominence for her role as Nikisha Williams on the NBC sitcom The Carmichael Show, 2015 to 2017. Her breakthrough came in with a leading role in the comedy film Girls Trip, 2017, which earned her several accolades such as nominations for 2 Critics' Choice Awards and was included on The New Yorker's list of the best film performances of the 21st century. She won a Primetime Emmy Award for hosting a Saturday Night Live episode, 2017, and published a memoir, The Last Black Unicorn, 2017. Haddish starred in the TBS series The Last OG, 2018 to 2020. Executive produced and voiced Tuka in the Netflix/Adult Swim animated series Tuka and Birdie, 2019 yet present, and starred in the crime comedy series The After Party, 2022, present. She released the album Black Mitzvah in 2019, for which she won the Grammy Award for Best Comedy Album, making her the second African-American woman to win this prize after Whoopi Goldberg in 1986. She was named one of the 100 most influential people in the world by Time magazine in 2018. And The Hollywood Reporter listed her among the 100 most powerful people in entertainment in both 2018 and 2019. In 1988, while her family was living in Colton, California, Haddish's mother Leola suffered severe brain damage in a car accident. It was believed to have caused Leola's schizophrenia. Haddish said her mother became quick-tempered, abusive and violent. Haddish, then 9 years old and the oldest of 5 siblings, became the family's primary caregiver. It was around this time that Haddish became interested in humor. She said, "If I could make laugh and turn her anger into some joy, I was less likely to get beat. Same thing in school, if I could make the kids laugh, they'd help me with my homework and protect me from other bullies." According to Haddish, her stepfather later told her he had tampered with the brakes on her mother's car, intending the wreck to kill Haddish, her siblings, and her mother so he could collect on their life insurance policies. However, the children chose to stay home that day, and the accident was not fatal for her mother. When Haddish was 13, she and her siblings were put into foster care and temporarily separated from one another. While there, she used comedy to cope with being with unfamiliar people. When she was 15, she and her siblings were reunited under their grandmother's care. At one point early in life, she was hospitalized with toxic shock syndrome. She attended George Ellery Hale Middle School in Woodland Hills, Los Angeles, and graduated from El Camino Real High School, also in Woodland Hills, where she was the school mascot. She said she could not read very well until high school, but improved when she received tutoring from a teacher. She also got into a lot of trouble at school, despite her award-winning participation in drama competitions presenting Shakespearean monologues. In 2018, Haddish stated that she had been raped at age 17 by a police cadet, which she says led to her aggressiveness in avoiding unwanted advances from men. After graduating from high school, Haddish was homeless, living in her car for a period of time. In 1997, after her social worker gave her an ultimatum to attend either psychiatric therapy or the Laugh Factory comedy camp, the 17-year-old Haddish opted for comedy as an outlet for her pain. She says that the mentorship from many notable comedians, including Richard Pryor, Dane Cook, Charles Fleischer, and the Wayans brothers, helped her discover a passion for comedy that literally saved her life. She incorporates her life experiences in her sets, finding that it functions as a safe space for her. Haddish was accepted to New York University, but the tuition and her aversion to debt kept her from attending. She later attended Santa Monica College. Prior to her on-screen success, she held a number of jobs, including customer service for Air New Zealand at Los Angeles International Airport and Alaska Airlines. She said she lived in her car during her 20s, in her early days of comedy. In 2017, Haddish starred alongside Regina Hall, Jada Pinkett Smith and Queen Latifah in the comedy film Girls Trip. It received widely positive reviews from critics, attaining an approval rating of 91% on Rotten Tomatoes and a generally favorable reviews score of 71 out of 100 from Metacritic. Haddish was acclaimed for her performance as the loud happy-go-lucky Dina, with several critics likening her breakthrough to that of Melissa McCarthy. Katie Walsh of the Chicago Tribune proclaimed that this is Haddish's movie and will make her a star. It's clear from the moment she hits the screen. Further, Girls Trip grossed over $140 million worldwide against its production budget of $20 million to become the highest-grossing comedy film of 2017. In 2021, Haddish's performance was included on the New Yorker's list of the best film performances of the 21st century. The author of the list, Richard Brody, wrote that where most comedians, even improvising, appear to create a persona, Haddish imbues her work with the force of her own experience. If the 17-minute speech that she gave at the New York Film Critics Circle Banquet in 2018 had been released as a film, it would have made my list, too. Both it and her performance in Girls Trip, as great as they are, only hint at the power of her inventive imagination. In August 2017, Haddish's stand-up comedy special Tiffany Haddish, She Ready? From the Hood to Hollywood, premiered on Showtime. Reviewing the special for Vox, Caroline Frank stated, Haddish is just really damn funny, and deserves a recommendation wherever we can. Give it to her. She unleashes hilarious, filthy, and even moving anecdotes to tell the story of her life to this point, without anything holding her back. At long last, Haddish also co-hosted the BET game show Face Value with Dion Cole. She hosted the November 11, 2017 episode of Saturday Night Live, making her the first African-American woman stand-up comedian to host the show. It won her the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Guest Actress in a Comedy Series. Her memoir, The Last Black Unicorn, written with Tucker Max, was released in December 2017 by Simon & Schuster and debuted at number 15 on the New York Times bestseller list. Beginning in 2018, Haddish starred opposite Tracy Morgan in the TBS sitcom The Last OG, her first lead in a sitcom. Her 2018 film roles include a supporting part in Uncle Drew and a lead role opposite Kevin Hart in the comedy Night School, reuniting with Girls Trip director Malcolm D. Lee. In parallel, she starred in the Tyler Perry movie Nobody's Fool with Tyka Sumpter, Omari Hardwick, Mehcad Brooks, Amber Riley, and Whoopi Goldberg. The film received mixed reviews from critics and grossed over $33 million worldwide. In 2018, Haddish signed a first-look deal with HBO and was named one of the 100 most influential people in world by Time magazine. In the same year, The Hollywood Reporter listed her among the 100 most powerful people in entertainment, and again in 2019. In 2019, Haddish voiced Queen Whatever Wannabe in the Lego Movie 2, the second part, Daisy in The Secret Life of Pets 2, and Tuca on the Netflix animated sitcom Tuca and Birdie, which premiered in May. Also that year, ABC revived Kids Say the Darndest Things with Haddish as host and producer. It premiered on October 6 as part of a 3-hour, family-oriented block of programming. In August 2019, Netflix premiered her new comedy special, Tiffany Haddish Presents, They Ready? In each episode, Haddish introduced one of her favorite stand-up comedians in order to give them mainstream exposure. The series included stand-up sets from Chaunt Wayans, April Macy, Tracy Ashley, Ida Rodriguez, Flame Monroe, and Marlo Williams. In 2020, Haddish starred in Like a Boss, the first studio comedy film of the 2020s, for Paramount Pictures, co-starring with Rose Byrne and Salma Hayek. In the years since Girls Trip, Haddish has appeared in several movie and TV roles, and has continued to make money, with an estimated net worth of $6 million in 2022, according to Celebrity Net Worth. Still, despite being in a much better place financially, Haddish still worries about it disappearing one day. Now I have a surplus of money, but I'm still afraid of being poor again, she said. Every movie I made, I would just buy another piece of land or a house. After all she has gone through from nothing, today Tiffany Haddish is best known for her roles in various films and television series. She has also emerged as a talented voice actor after working on various animated productions and video games with a net worth of $6 million. As they say, go big or go home. And that's it for this video. If you like what you see, give us likes and subscribe for our platform to grow.